All right, today we're doing something different. We're going to try to unlock a secret universe, the mind of this one-of-a-kind author. And lucky for us, we have a guide, a professional critique of his work that might just be our map into a world that, honestly, seems to defy all logic. So the real question is, can we even do it? Let's find out.
Okay, let's start with this riddle. According to the author himself, a guy named Marcos Magalhães Duarte, or MMD for short, this is the real logic behind the name Superman. He says it's a secret code pulled from his own name, Marcos, and this keyword pena. I know, right? It's completely baffling. It's like a puzzle where you don't even know what the pieces are supposed to look like. And this is how we enter his world.
So just when you're trying to figure out that whole Superman thing, we get hit with this. This translates to something like, cute little shit today afternoon night. Whoa. The vibe just totally shifted, right? We went from this intricate word game to something raw, aggressive, and really personal. The mystery is definitely getting deeper.
And then, boom, you get statements like this. They injected pestilence black vein. All of a sudden, the writing feels incredibly paranoid, almost combative. You can start to feel it, right? We're seeing the world through the eyes of a creator who feels like he's under attack from everywhere.
So what are we even looking at here? Is this just a chaotic mess of random thoughts, or is there some kind of hidden system buried in all of this? You know, is this just madness, or is there a method to it?
To have any hope of making sense of this, we're going to need a guide. And luckily for us, we've got one. Think of it like our Rosetta Stone for cracking the code of MMD's universe.
So what is this guide? It's actually a professional critical analysis. It comes from the editorial board of a publisher that looked at MMD's manuscript. So this isn't just a random opinion. It gives us a real, objective framework. It's our map to help us navigate this very strange territory. Okay, so let's get into it. How does this world even built? If we're going to understand MMID, we have to start by understanding the structure of his writing.
The analysis calls it a deliberately nonlinear textual collage, and that's a perfect description. This isn't a book you read from front to back. No way. It's more like a database or a stream of consciousness dump, almost like automatic writing. It just weaves together all these different lists, strange formulas, and a whole lot of accusations.
And this textual collage, it really feels like this flood of keywords. Just listen to this stuff. Chess game, checkers game, card game. Speed of light, image skeleton, color evolution. Virus, bacteria, fungi, protozoa, parasite, etc. It's just this overwhelming, nonstop flow of connected ideas, and these are the literal building blocks of his world.
So the analysis really zeroes in on two core concepts that are like the pillars of MMD's whole universe. Image, which is image, and pensamiento, which is thought. And MMD himself even says his goal is to arrive at a certain thought, to show all the value that an image has. So this constant push and pull between an image and a thought, that becomes the engine driving his entire system.
And that engine, it's fueling this huge central conflict that you see everywhere in his work. It's the story of a lone creator fighting against what he sees as this massive conspiratorial system. You see, the analysis points out that MMD creates this very specific character for himself. He's the I in the text. He's the victim, sure, but he's also the inventor, the creator, and the judge. And who's on trial? This oppressive system that he's convinced is out to get him, to steal from him.
And get this, he is not vague about who's in this system. He literally has a list of the guilty, and on it you'll find, well, pretty much everyone. The population, society, NASA, any other companies, the internet, and yep, even God. This isn't just some fuzzy paranoia. This is a detailed point-by-point indictment of the entire world.
Okay, so let's go back to that crazy Superman code from the beginning. Now that we have our guide, we can actually crack it. Check this out. The S in super comes from the S in his own name, Marcos. The P comes from that keyword pena. Now for man, this is wild. He flips the P in pena upside down to make an M, then grabs the A and N from the word itself. Is it bizarre? 100%. But it follows its own rules.
It's got an internal, consistent logic, even if it's a logic of one.
And that internal logic, it isn't just for word games. Oh no, he blows it up into a full-blown operating system for reality itself. He calls it the 70 MMD formulas. The ambition here is just staggering. We're not talking about one or two cool ideas. We're talking about 70 distinct formulas that he genuinely believes can reprogram reality. This is his user manual for the universe.
And here's just a little taste of what they're like. Formula 3, imagine the light. Formula 12, connect the thought to the image. Formula 61 is just telepathy. And then you see this recurring goal over and over, clean victory. It's this amazing mix of, metaphysics, self-help, and some kind of strange programming logic all rolled into one.
So, you have to ask, what's the point of all this? The crazy lists, the secret codes, these 70 formulas, what does it all add up to? What's the big takeaway here?
Right at the beginning, we asked if this was just chaos or if there was a hidden system. And I think what we found is the answer isn't a simple yes or no. The truth is actually something much, much deeper. What the analysis ultimately says is that MMD is building his very own symbolic universe. All of it, the weird logic, the huge lists of enemies, the cryptic formulas, it's all one massive act of creation. For him, in a world that he feels is hostile and trying to steal from him, language becomes everything. It's his ultimate weapon for defense, for attack, and just for survival.
And that right there is the final powerful point. This whole body of work, it's not just some weird curiosity and how unique and intense it is. It's actually a powerful testimony. It's a testament to creative power being used as a deep, profound form of resistance against a world that feels completely alien and oppressive.
And all of this leaves us with one last, pretty big question to think about. When you're faced with a reality you just can't accept, at what point does building your own world with its own language and its own rules become the ultimate act of defiance?